understand? Oh, and then along the way we've been talking so much about artist press, and you know, we always explain the development to a lot of people because a lot of people, more than one people in the world have the same, you know, vibe. So they like to want to do the same thing from different parts of the world. Maybe using even the same template that I bought on the web, right? Okay. And in WordPress, you are given plugins with certain functions, and you are given a bunch of um, menus up there that obviously you should determine what this template is all about. So I'm trying to get a music orientated site together, right? And what I found on most of all on the site came with podcasts, right? That was there in the original menu, and album and blog, right? And a store, that kind of stuff. So I still went and do some stuff. So, okay, it didn't really give you a user profile, so I added a user profile system to it, right? And you can now go to your profile and search for even users, and you can submit a post or submit a blog, right? So that's having the site to come up this way. So I mean, other musicians that are in the site, this is a demo, and I got all of my albums here. These albums are really on sale in the net, and you can support us by buying one of them. Okay, so I sort of did this. Now, if you click on album, it will open the album for you, and all the songs that are on the album. Right. Okay, so we still got a little WordPress music theme thing going on here, so I'm still just working on it. Okay, and we'll talk about it. In the first, I installed this and was using body press, a lot of stuff, and but saying okay, a community, but it's not every site you have to really have like a full blown community. Maybe you just had too much stuff in it for to say what I really wanted, and I more really wanted a more simpler fashion of a thing that artists can blog and do music review thing, and a few songs can be sold. At the moment we are showing you shop in a single vendor, but in the completion of the whole theme, artists will be able to have their own shop page as well and add it to the main store. Okay. So even in the store page right here, we got singles. So if you clicked on it, the first will show the song that I have registered as singles. And we did the album. If you said all music, and it'll give you all the songs that's don't, it could be any category. So it's like organizing the site, right? Okay, right from the front of the site, just keep on. So you can go to your blog system, still got some of the theme in it, right? And in the blog, right? Or there, that you can click on the blog. Right? So this is like blog, and you can definitely put your new music in there when you're doing blog, right? So, and this is a way that we will be encouraging the artist to display a song that he may want someone to hear or thing like that. So do it through the music blog, right? So it's like a music blog thing, like that. And all that is done, artists will go in to a post submission, and the tools are here for the artist to actively post this song, right? And select a featured image and band artist and whatever other tags or categories there that suits them. Artists may select on for a track, right? And I should have some tracks here. And so you can select on a track and play the track to see the track that you wanted. If it's the album, you put the name of the album. If it's caption, you can put the captions and all that stuff. Go there. You can also copy, a lot of stuff like that. And this appear here, right? And let's get let's say baby in a time a demo, and well, at the moment we're not really gonna select any image or anything, but we're just gonna like save it. Right? And show you what happened, right? So the music is now there. A better version of that I can think of we still mean. So here is also okay. So in the administration, we just did this. So right. So these are the covers to whatever's going on. So as I'm transforming it into a music post, it'll be more like this when you get into your stuff. You're gonna have this here, the music in there, and you can just play it, right? And at the same time, play this other song.
This is an exercise graded. We give me up.
So that's how you're gonna be looking at your songs and things like that, right? Okay. And this is your song administration. Okay, so one thing we didn't cover over there, we looked at the blog, that we have an event system inside there. Right? And let me go over to the event dashboard. Right? Organizers. Right, so here is where I can add an organizer because this is my dashboard. But in the user here, I will have there that you can submit to be an organizer, right? So once you become an organizer and you submit as an organizer, right, then you'll be able to like, okay, go ahead and click an organization on. It's even so that you can create as many organizers as you want and as many venues as you may want, right? And as many events that you may want to create, right? So that's just basically for people who are in there who are organizing events and so forth. So we have a full-blown event system. Also comes with a WooCommerce ticket section that you can sell tickets to events through. When we finish, we'll activate that, and you can also now sell tickets as well through the music, Artist Music Press. Let's take a look at the profile. So right now, this is the profile, and we got one standard group system inside the whole thing, so we don't have everybody jumping in and starting a group or anything. And we're going to add the follower, yes, like that. And may or may not add image and upload to this section. We'll think about that. But at this moment, we just put a simple profile system. You can ask our profile, things like that. Message system, friend system, can view the blog. So this view, even the blog I just did right now, is presented right there, right? And you can click on them and see them. And the group, right? So basically default groups. So, yeah. cover the store. Right. Cool. And like podcast is more like a podcast category of a different podcasts. So back to if an artist really wanted to submit some form of podcast system, let's go back here. Okay, so it said podcast right here. So when you want to submit a podcast, you click on podcast and submit that audio along with your written information. Let's look around back. So we said podcast. Right? So you can create your podcast, and then to read more on your podcast, right? This is here, like here. And you can do the same thing that's done here, right? In your thing, right? Or to have this, you'll need to add your information, and then you need to get your embed from SoundCloud, and you need to put that there, and below here you need to put information, and below here you need to put your image, and below you can put more information, and all that can be done here, right? By you put in text, right? Let's widen this a little bit for you guys, right? And you go text, image, or you go text, you go put your embed in, select an image, put that in, text, and like that. And in case you want the text to be left, right, you can do the left, right stuff. So that's a great way of knowledge to have in your head whenever the site is up, how to really design your stuff in the site, right? So this is our Artist Music Press update. Yeah, looking at the site template dictates how you should really do it. And by putting in body press or piece and all these other kind of social community thing, I think bogs down certain templates that everybody's thinking nowadays. Every shop open saying, okay, let's have a community. If the music site's open, so let's have a community. But you can have a small partial community, meaning that people, they can still have friends and they can still communicate with their closest friend in the site, and they can have somebody follow them. You know what I mean? And the rest of the stuff is geared to what the site is dealing with. Putting out music blogs, and besides putting out music blogs, right? Putting a few demo songs that they may want people to hear. So thanks a lot for viewing